Hello and welcome to the EDU-TALK Author Series presented by Biotone Edu Partner Program, and Massage Industry Authors. The EDU-TALK Author Series is a bonus extension of EDU-TALK Tuesdays to further support virtual learning and connect you with authors in the massage community for your career success. Authors are invited to share insights into their books, and today's author is Jodi Scholes, therapist, educator, speaker, and recent presenter at TEDx Square Mile this past March for her book, Body Blueprint: How Your Pain Tells a Story. Let's listen and learn as Jodi shares her insights and inspiration for her book, Body Blueprint: How Your Pain Tells a Story, written to help decode not only yours, but your client's body blueprint. Hi, Jodi. Thank you for joining us today.
Hey, Dana.
Forward to hearing your insights and inspiration, and I will bow out and please take over.
Oh, well, I'm happy to. So thank you for that lovely introduction. I am so pleased to be here to talk not only about my book, but to really support Biotone in supporting therapists and future therapists' success. I have been a therapist for 26 years. I still practice part-time now that I'm speaking and writing, but I had my own massage clinic for 14 years. So I know it takes a village to be successful, whether you're opening a clinic or you're in private practice or you're an employee. To build your practice is so remarkable. And thank you so much to everybody who's watching this for being this beautiful, unique expression of you in the massage therapy world. Again, my name is Jodi Scholes, and I've been invited here to talk to you about my book, The Body Blueprint. And the body blueprint is basically the biopsychosocial reasons for pain. And that's something that we don't learn in school, right? But the body blueprint was inspired by my own personal experiences with my clients. In fact, the very first time I ran in smack into a wall of the mental and emotional connections to pain was with a client I'd been working with for a couple of years already. And again, the body blueprint, let me just frame this in, talks about the biopsychosocial reasons for pain. So biology, you know, we're all there with the physical, but the psychosocial, the psychology and the social pressures that could be contributing to the experience that our client has of their pain. And so my client, Peggy, we'll just call her Peggy, she had come in for one of her regular sessions. She was every 2 weeks, really great, tough chick, climbing the corporate ladder in her 50s, and pretty successful already, marathon runner, healthy. But she had told me a couple of weeks prior that every year, about the change of seasons, she gets bronchitis. And I thought that was weird. I was like, this is a healthy person. Like, bronchitis every year? So I did a little homework and was sharing my homework with her that session as we started. I was working on her feet. I remember to this day. And I said, oh, you know, there's omega-3 fatty acids. Oh, I do that. There's breathe easy tea. Oh, I do that. Little did I know this was the genesis of my book. But I said, hey, you know, what else I read was that traditional Chinese medicine tells us that the lungs represent grief, unexpressed grief. Well, she almost sat up on the table. But what she said to me next was, well, that might apply to me. I've never gotten over the death of my mother when I was 14. To be honest with you, the rest of the session was very quiet because I had stumbled into an insight that was really resonating with her. And so we just sat in the silence and I did the work. I did the massage work, the body work, and let her process. And so that year, she actually did some talk therapy in addition to her body work and her running and all the other healthy things she did. And you know what? She never got bronchitis that year. Coincidence? Maybe. But I had a curiosity at that point about, how does my clients' experiences, life experiences, imprint on their body? And there began about 20 years of qualitative research and reading and exploring other published research on this, mostly in the psychology field. But really what I wanted to share with you is what there is to learn. Biotone and Danelle have asked me to really say, well, what will somebody learn by reading your book? Well, what you'll learn is, well, if you've read Louise Hay's book, then you'll start to get a scent of what we're talking about. Healing A to Z, why people don't heal. She really opened my eyes to a lot of the correlations of the body physically and what it meant mentally and emotionally. I take it in a different direction in this book. We talk really about the origins of that. And so what you'll learn by reading this book is to listen. And when we listen, right now you listen with your ears and you listen with your hands. Here we're going to learn to listen with our heart, to really take it in. Now, remember your grounding. When I say take it in, you're also a grounded body worker. And if you don't know, if you're someone from the public watching this, go learn what grounded means. So you're a grounded body worker. So you're going to listen with your hands, but you're also going to listen with your heart. And this book is going to give you a few more tools to truly listen at the next level. It's been said many times that we have one mouth and two ears for a reason. That we get to listen twice as much as we talk. So you'll get to listen, you'll get to learn to listen even at a deeper level. And then the other part of that is that you're going to get to recognize those traditional signals that the body gives us that indicates the biopsychosocial reasons for pain. Let me give you an example. Shoulder pain. Well, we know the biology, right? We know to check the rotator cuffs. We know to treat the anterior posterior medial deltoid. We know to test for any contraindications. We know how to work a shoulder. So there's the biology. But the psychology and the social pressures that are related to the shoulder is the weight of the world on your shoulders. Putting your shoulder to the wheel. In the book, we take it to the next level, that the right side is masculine, the left side is feminine. Are there masculine roles that this client is taking on that maybe they're beginning to resent, or they don't even know it yet, that they're getting frustrated? So that's an example of the recognition. Yeah, we got to treat the shoulder. But if the shoulder problem persists and they've gotten their labrum repaired, and they've got their rotators repaired, and they've been through physical therapy, and it still comes up, yay, we get to look at the next layer of healing. So that is what I'm sharing with you in this, and how in the book, The Body Blueprint is Your Pain Telling a Story. And so how does this help with your career? Look, I will tell you right now, learning another technique does not help your career. Oh my goodness, I think the continuing education world just shuddered. It's not about the tricks. It's not about being a masterful massage therapist. It is at the beginning, learning more techniques, learning more tools is absolutely important, but it doesn't grow your practice. Growing your practice is about building relationships. Yeah. It's about building relationships with clients that you look forward to seeing. It's about setting great boundaries. And so as the body blueprint is now part of your awareness, because I believe in divine order, that things happen at the right time for you. And so this might be the first time you're hearing about this theory of the body blueprint and the biopsychosocial reasons for pain. So it's planting a seed. Or it might be the 10th time and you're like, I'm really curious about that. Well, that to me is evidence it is where you can grow. It is you following your heart. So how will it help your career, your profession? Oh, it'll help you be authentic in your work. It will not turn you into a shaman. It will not turn you into a mystical healer. Sorry. It'll give you another tool in your toolbox to say, hey, let's gently, politely, carefully explore if there could be a deeper reason for this pain. So yeah, so that's, I appreciate the opportunity to share my point of view with you on the body blueprint. And that was kind of what I had to share with you today.
Well, excellent, excellent. I forgot to mention at the beginning of our session today that you were the very first EDU-TALK speaker.
Oh.
And you presented on the body blueprint. Sorry about that. The body blueprint, how pain tells a story. And I'd like to let everyone know that that video of the first EDU-TALK with Jodi is in our EDU-TALK library at biotone.com/EDU-TALKs. Now, Jodi, how do people find your book? Is it on Amazon? Do they contact you directly? Do you have the book on the table?
Well, guess what? You know, Donnell, it's so funny that you mentioned that I was one of the first EDU-TALK because this is the final edit of the
fabulous.
book. I know, it's like old school. It's in paper. And yeah, so I'm getting ready to send it into the editor, the publisher really. So yes, by the time you guys are seeing this, it's on the shelves. It's available through Barnes & Noble. It's available through Amazon. It's available on Kindle. And then if you're seeing this after September 2021, it's also available on audiobook.
Oh, fabulous.
Oh, and of course, you can order it through the body-blueprint.com. So that's body-blueprint.com, just like the name, yes. And, or if you have my name handy and you just want to type that into Google, you can go to my website as well, jodischoles.com. And there's a link there as well. So.
Well, thank you so much. Good information. I know you just scratched the surface. So please, audience, watch Jodi's first EDU-TALK and be in touch with her regarding the book and check your sources where to get it. Thank you so much, Jodi.
Oh, thank you, Donnell. I'm very happy to work with you and Biotone again.
You're welcome. Come back.